Today I will be showing you a recipe for salsa. Now this style of salsa is the way our family has traditionally made it. Salsa is like anything else. You go to one house or one place, it's going to taste a little bit different than another, and the ingredients that we use are, they're going to cause our salsa to taste just a little bit different than other people's. But I'm just going to show you the way we do our salsa today. It's pretty easy. As you notice, there's a lot of ingredients here. Let me just go ahead and I'll show you what we're using. First and foremost are the chiles. Now, what I like to do, I like to go with an even number. I say 12, and what I like to do is I like to get 6 jalapeños, as you can see. Forest green. They're nice and firm. They have a nice firm flesh, and they have a deep dark color. The Serranos are the ones that have a little bit of heat to them. These are the ones that are going to be a little bit hotter, and these are called the Chiles Serrano. As you can see, they're a little bit more smaller, and they have just a little lighter of a color. Chile güeros, or the Yellow Chiles, or just for flavor. These are not really too hot at all, but what we use these for is just to give it the salsa a little different flavor. So I use 3 of those. So 6, 3, and 3, that equals 12. I got 4 cloves of onion. No, I'm sorry, 4 cloves of garlic. I'm sorry. 1/2 onion. I have a bunch of cilantro. I have 4 tomatoes. I'm using Romas today. I have 1 can of chicken broth. I have 2 8-ounce cans of tomato sauce. I have 1 lemon. I have some ground cumin. And I also have some chipotle peppers. Now, one of the keys or secrets to our salsa is that we roast the chiles on a placa, or a comal. And what a comal is a skillet. It's basically an iron skillet, and we have the heat on. And what I like to do is I like to roast these until they turn color. They're going to turn from like a forest green to like an olive drab. They're going to turn color on you. So what I do is put them on there, put them on the placa, facing in so they're easy to turn. There you go. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn up the heat to about a medium heat and let them grill over the comal. So whenever they start to sizzle or pop, because they're going to start to looks like they're going to burst open. But what you're going to want to do is just going to want to turn them occasionally so that all sides get grilled. And you're going to want to turn these continually. These will probably be done because they're smaller. These will probably be the first ones that are done, and then these ones, and then these ones are last because they're so big. But what you're going to want to do is we're going to want to grill them until the jalapeños change color, until they start getting the char marks on them. See, it's popping right now. The skin popped right there, and as you can see, it's blackened everywhere. So this is done. When the skin starts to pop and you start to hear them hiss, and they're pretty blackened, they've changed from a firm flesh to more of a softer flesh, then you know they're done. So that one's done right there. This one is done right here. I'm going to take that one out, and see, this one is pretty blackened right here. So that one is done. They're blackened on almost every side, so we just go and take those out. And you can tell because they're really soft. They're a lot softer than they were, and they're blackened. So that's what's going to give them that grilled flavor. Now we are done. Now we are ready to put it all together. What I do, I don't put everything in the blender at once because it's too much. So what I do is I break it up in half. So what I do is I put about 6 chiles in, and I just divide everything in half. I do 2 tomatoes, the half of the bunch of cilantro, half of the onion, which we quartered, and then half the lemon. I do half of the chicken broth, 1 can of tomato sauce for each batch, and 2 chiles, 2 chipotle peppers. Serrano out. That's 5, and we'll do 1 more. 6. We do 2 cloves of garlic. bunch of this cilantro. So I'm just gonna bunch it up right there. Cut about half of it. So I'm just gonna put that in there. So I'm gonna take the tomatoes, 2 tomatoes. Of tomato sauce. Okay. Throw this on top of here. Now in the same can, we're going to pour some of the chicken broth in there. This we're going to pour the full thing. Okay. Then we're going to take the juice of half of the lemon. Pour that in there. Okay. What I like to do is I take 2 of these chipotle peppers, put them in, and this gives it a nice smoky flavor. Last but not least is the ground cumin. Just put a dab of it because cumin has a very strong flavor. So about half a teaspoon maybe. What we're gonna do? Put it on and go ahead and pulse it a little. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do a taste test right now, just to make sure everything is fine. Hot. It's good though. If you find that your salsa is a little too hot for your liking, what you can do is always add some more tomato sauce if you feel like it's too hot, some more chicken broth, some more fresh tomatoes, or take the edge off a little bit more lemon. So it's actually good right now. It's really hot the way I like it. I like it really hot. If you don't like yours, like I said, add a little bit more ingredients, like I said, tomatoes, tomato sauce, broth, or a little bit of onion. So it's done. So now you would just take it and serve it, and that is our salsa. And again, like I said, my name is Carlos, and if you have any questions, go ahead and just ask me, and I will be happy to answer them. Okay, thank you.